Before The Summer I Turned Pretty made us fall in love with Taylor Jewell, Rain Spencer spent a decade putting in the quiet reps that made her perfect for the role. So who is Rain, and how did she become Taylor on The Summer I Turned Pretty?
No, I wouldn't get any closer unless you want your balls cut off.
Please, just tell me how she is.
I don't know, she won't talk to me either. Your side chick is in my sorority, so now I'm just like guilty by association.
In this video, I'll share the full story and what we can learn from it. The difference between waiting and preparing, what she did off camera so that she'd be ready once the opportunity came, and how she broke through her self-doubt to feel confident in the spotlight.
My name is Rain, and you are getting ready with me to go to the Summer I Turned Pretty screening event. To prep for a big event, or honestly every day I meditate, get ready for the events of the day.
Rain Spencer was born in Germany in 2000 while her father was serving in the US Army. When she was 3, she moved to Wilmington, North Carolina. At 5, she finds children's theater. She learns lines and listens more than she speaks.
My mom put me in all the different things when I was a kid. I was like swim team and soccer and gymnastics, and she put me in a play. She didn't make me, but she had me do all the things. And so I auditioned for a play, and I did that play, and then I did another one, and then I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Theater, I was like, I was 5, so I was like in the back being like,
The stage teaches patience and humility. At 8, she moves again, this time across the country to Los Angeles. By then, the goal is clear: become a professional actor. And Rain's learning that unglamorous work, the unseen, repetitive practice. And for the moment, that's where she feels most comfortable. Because despite her love of acting, Rain talks a lot about her fear of being seen, especially as a kid.
I'm not worth it. You're just gonna be like, actually, you're not worth it.
And maybe that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy for a while. Because when she arrives in Los Angeles, she starts auditioning. But in a city that's crowded with dreamers, most of them hearing no more than they're hearing yes, Rain is no exception. There are long stretches where she feels invisible. Even though she keeps showing up, substantive bookings don't materialize. She'll later say she's grateful for the time. It let her grow up without a spotlight, develop quietly, and learn how to work. But the goal never wavers. She's going to become a professional actor. She keeps building the habit of showing up whether anyone sees or not. Then at 9, Rain appears in The Garden. It's a short created for the USA Pavilion's 4D main show at the Shanghai World Expo. She's credited simply as Girl. It's small, but it's recorded evidence that the process is leading somewhere. Through her teen years, she doubles down. Classes, scene studies, self-tapes, audition recs. A decade after her first credit, the real test arrives. In March of 2020, Rain begins filming Good Girl Jane. It's written and directed by Sarah Elizabeth Mintz. It's her first lead feature. It's demanding, emotional, and precise. Then the world shuts down. The COVID-19 pause stops production, but she holds steady and finally returns to finish in March of 2021.
What are you using me for?
Jane's flying, boys.
Next, she auditions for The Summer I Turned Pretty.
I just had so much fun with it, with my first tape. And I remember like, I did the tape and I just kind of let everything go and just had fun. And then I walked into the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I could do this. I could play Taylor. That's it.
On July 26, 2021, it's announced that she will play Taylor Jewell in The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's adapted from Jenny Han's best-selling novels for Amazon Prime Video. Rain's pursuit has finally turned into forward motion, built on a decade of work as a child. Now the private work becomes visible. Rain wrestles with the inner conflict of her lifelong dream to act and healing from years of self-doubt, being told no, and hearing that the space wasn't for her.
And also, healing isn't linear, like getting away, recognizing that like it's okay for me to take up space and be a part of the world and do what I love to do. And, every room that I walk into, I'm meant to be there. It's actually okay if I'm in that room. I'm supposed to be there. I can take up that, that space and be authentic to myself. But that healing journey isn't linear. It's kind of, like the 17-year-old still exists inside of me, and it's about it really felt like I was talking to her.
When asked how she navigates having such a public-facing, visible career, she says she has to practice self-love every day because it's a struggle for her. I think it's through this that we see her range emerge. On one side, The Summer I Turned Pretty asks Rain to make Taylor quick-witted and loyal, but capable of growth.
So I figured if I just keep pushing you away and pretend like you don't mean anything to me, then you can't hurt me. And I don't know how to stop doing that.
On the other side, Good Girl Jane requires a quieter register with a lonely center. She answers both by keeping choices precise and letting preparation take the lead.
And that's how I know that every single scene that we have together is incredible, because she is. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. I think it's gonna be fun.
He's the best. He's the best. You're the best.
Then the confirmation Rain has been waiting for her whole life. On June 16th, 2022, the Tribeca Festival Awards are announced. Good Girl Jane wins the Founders Award for Best U.S. Narrative Feature. Rain Spencer wins Best Performance in a U.S. Narrative Feature. Coverage calls the performance raw and transparent. The very next day, on June 17th, 2022, The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 1 debuts.
You have to tell me your summer wish. Like the one thing you want to happen this summer.
I don't know.
You little liar. Yes, you do. You want a hot makeout with Conrad Fisher. You want his tongue in your mouth, you dirty little slut. Taylor. I'm just saying, like, you've been in love with him since we were 12.
A festival breakthrough and a series debut arrive in the same week. The show's audience grows quickly, and Taylor's arc deepens, increasingly vulnerable. On July 7th, 2023, Rain is promoted to series regular for season 2. From there, we see even more momentum.
We don't need some man to help us figure this out. Like, we got this. Okay.
In June of 2024, she stars as Daisy in A Better Paradise Volume 1. It's a premium audio fiction series.
I came to Reno. Things are feeling off in Sacramento, so I moved, as I do. And here? I don't know yet. I sit and watch the people, and the people are like robots, and the robots are like people. Daisy's fascinating to me because it feels like she's so young, but she's lived so many lifetimes, and she's kind of forced to forge her own path.
In August of 2024, she appears in Test Screening. It's a sci-fi horror feature that premieres at Pigeon Shrine Fright Fest.
Penny, I know that you want to escape just as bad as I do. You have to see.
And in 2025, season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty airs.
You know, it really felt like bittersweet for me personally. I felt like, you know, we've worked so hard, so I just feel like proud of what we've accomplished and what we've done together. And also, you know, like any season, I think, you know, you're together for like 5-6 months, and it's like summer camp, and you're like hanging out and filming this thing, and then once it's over, you realize like, oh, everyone's gonna like fly home.
With the series finale, a full-length film is announced, with Rain among the returning ensemble.
I actually don't know what's coming. I don't have a script, and I don't know when we're filming it. I'd really like to see Taylor and Steven be in a relationship, and like what it looks like when they're on the same team and like fighting for each other and not just trying to get into a relationship, you know?
And by October of 2025, Amazon and MGM Studios announced Genuine Fraud. It's adapted from E. Lockhart's novel. Rain is set to star and executive produce.
Things, they only get better, you know, once you hit rock bottom, right? Meet rock bottom.
Looking back, the pattern is consistent. Rain was tempered by rejection, trained through repetition, and rewarded through perseverance.
But like, what if it doesn't work? Like, what if we still don't work?
There's always that risk. But I really feel like you're worth it.
She put in years of work before anyone was watching. Maybe that's a message you needed to hear today. I know I did, especially as a small creator. By the way, it would help a lot if you subscribed, because I promise to inspire you with more stories like this. And if this helped, I have the next video queued up for you. It's Christopher Brighty's dramatic story of how he lost his mom and fought for his dreams.